Welcome to TheStreet.com TV. This is Wall Street Confidential. I'm Farnoosh Torabi. Hi, Jim Cramer.
Hey, Farnoosh, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
It's Monday. It's a summertime.
Right.
Monday means deals. Means private equity deals. You wrote a really interesting column about United Rentals and Cerberus. That was the big deal today in private equity land. That it was characterized as a little stupid.
I was very disheartened when I saw this deal. Now, that's a new posture. You're never supposed to be disheartened.
Right.
It's always like, cheers, right?
Hooray!
I can't do that. One, because when I was a hedge fund manager, Brad Jacobs, United Rentals, were the kind of stock that's he's the CEO, was the kind of stock you just, every time you saw a problem in the U.S. economy, you had to short. Right on top of Caterpillar, this Cerberus does a deal. And why am I so upset about it? Because the weakness in this market is the Chrysler deal. That's you get the Chrysler deal done, or you get the First Data deal done. Let's accept FTC, but it's Chrysler. Then I think that you'd see a major ramp in the market. Well, who's Chrysler and Cerberus, for heaven's sake?
So they're being too hasty?
Well, I just think that, there's nothing wrong with waiting. Why do they feel the urgency to do United Rentals? What's so exciting about United Rentals? What is such secular growth about United Rentals? I am keen on this because it made me feel like that either Cerberus has just continually gotten lucky and that streak is over because this is a heavy cyclical company, or alternatively, maybe they're just trying to prop up the whole shooting match. This is a deal that makes me wonder why companies want to do deals with Cerberus. Why?
All right, well, here, let's give this a takeaway for viewers right now, because obviously this is a major thesis, and it has to deal with corporations. Well, what about if you're someone at home and you're thinking, well, these deals seem spectacular, and they just keep going. There's no end.
Well,
how do I get in on this?
Okay, now you have to understand that I am a huge believer in certain bull markets. United Rentals was intriguing when Cat was still doing well, but Cat has been saying now for a year that North America domestic is bad, and United Rentals is that. The takeaway for individual investors is you want to steer clear of the companies that do these leverage buyouts. Because, when I look at Bank of America as one of the providers of debt, Bank of America is at 52-week low. Now, I think it's yield 4.5%. If you can take pain, it's terrific. Goldman Sachs heavily shorted, and Goldman, you can make a case for it. Lehman, you can make a case for it. They're almost 2 times book. I like Goldman long term. But what I am saying to the individual investor is, Nirvana, this is your chance. Make your move. Cut back these positions. You are getting very lucky. You're getting lucky today. Normally, you would expect if there weren't so many deals that you would have to sell into weakness. You can sell into strength. Now, financials are 20% of the market, and some of the financials don't have any exposure. I am not saying sell United Rentals cohort, you should bring the register in United Rentals itself because we're not arbitrageurs. What I am saying is that you got very lucky today off of this Cerberus because these concerns about First Data and the concern about the so-called hung deals that Citigroup mentioned and JP Morgan and the concern about Chrysler are being masked today by United Rentals. And don't be fooled. The bears will be back telling you exactly what I'm telling you right now tomorrow. I am running with tomorrow's story right now. And that's important for home gamers who don't want to get up tomorrow morning and be surprised.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jim Cramer. You're watching Wall Street Confidential. I'm Farnoosh Torabi. Stay with us.